I'm a different kind of woman.
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 What do you see when you look in the mirror? Let me answer that question. You probably see a thin nose, full lips, high cheekbones, big breast, a small waist, and a big butt. Ugh, just fabulous. What do I see when I look in the mirror? I see a wide nose, a round, fat face, cellulite in my thighs, flabby arms, back fat, and a muffin top waist. I look in the mirror and all my imperfections are on display. I really want to wake up one day and I see bigger breast, a flatter stomach, a slimmer face, a thinner nose, and a bigger butt. Then I would be perfect. Like you. And every guy would want to be with me, and every girl would want to be like me. Most of you would probably call me crazy, but am I really crazy? Or is it just my truth?
See, I have a husband who treats me like a queen, and kids who call me mommy. But that wasn't good enough for me. My life had become one big old routine. Hell, my husband and I had become more like roommates than lovers, and the thrill we once had was gone. I was 35 years old, living the life of a 45-year-old woman. Hell, I needed some excitement in my life. And he came right to my front door. It was the summer of 2009. My husband and I decided to get a swimming pool for the kids. And there he was. 6'3", athletic build, nice lips, and great teeth, I might add. He had the heat I was looking for.
For all intents and purposes, I'm the side chick, a term some women own with pride. But I didn't intend to be in this position. I just wanted a happily ever after. When we met, I was just getting out of an abusive relationship with my child's father. I wasn't looking for anyone when he came along. I just wanted to focus on my daughter and me. We met at a mutual friend's birthday party and hit it off. He was intelligent, driven, and fine. So we exchanged numbers, and in a matter of weeks, we became inseparable. I didn't find out about his wife until several months later, and it broke my heart. When I confronted him about it, he made all the promises every married man makes when they're trying to set up a good situation, saying over and over how much he loved me and that his divorce would be final soon. Like a fool, I believed him in all his lies.
My life was perfect. As a little girl, I dreamed of having my own family. My husband and I grew up together. I've loved him since I was 12 years old. He was kind and caring, and I knew we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. He was my first everything, and I was so blessed he chose me to be his wife. 8 years of marriage and 4 kids later, I was still madly in love with him. But things were changing. We were slowly drifting apart, and I didn't know why. 8 years of marriage and 4 kids later, my husband told me he's gay.
Things took a drastic turn when a friend showed me a picture of him and his pregnant wife. I felt like a dumbass. I was a dumbass to believe him. For 4 years, I allowed him to have the best of both worlds. For 4 years, I was lost. For 4 years, I allowed him to have me at his convenience. I allowed this to happen to me. It took me 4 years to open my eyes and see my worth. Do I miss him? Yeah, I do. But I'd rather miss him than lose myself again. I want to be a role model for my daughter, and that's more important to me. That's why I'm a different kind of woman.
I was married, and I had betrayed my husband and broken our wedding vows. One night, my husband decided to surprise me with a candlelit dinner at home. He told me how much he loved me, and he even apologized for not giving me enough attention. As I sat there listening to him confess his love to me, my guilt was making me sick. But being the actress that I am, I sat there with a smile on my face as if nothing was wrong. The following day, I called it quits with my lover. We separated and never seen each other again. I've held on to this secret for 8 long years. I mean, I thought about coming clean to my husband, but I knew he would never look at me the same again. And I can't live with that for the rest of my life. So I'll hold on to this secret. And if that makes me a different kind of woman, then so be it.
My heart broke that day. My perfect life had disappeared. I was lost. And that night he held me in his arms. Those same arms that held me the first time we made love. The same arms that carried me over the threshold. The same arms that held our firstborn. Those same arms held me the night he broke my heart. He kept saying how much he loved me and how sorry he was. And all I could think was, why didn't you say anything? Why did he lie to me? I was angry. A man I loved a majority of my life was in love with another man. How was I going to explain that to my baby? I was confused, betrayed, and very, very hurt. It wasn't the fact that he was gay. It was the fact that he was in love with somebody other than me. It took me years to forgive him, but I had to. Not just for me, but for my kids. Today I'm at peace. Today I'm a different kind of woman.
My mom tells me that I should try to just be myself and stop trying to please others. But how can I do that when the me that I see in the mirror disgusts me? This is who I am. Call it a disguise if you will, but this disguise gives me confidence and grants a funny-looking girl like me access into a world of importance. When you're beautiful, everyone follows you and listens when you speak, and everyone hears what you say. You feel important because you are important. I'm important to 2,300 of my Instagram followers. They also follow 15 other girls that look like me. But that doesn't matter because I work hard to look like this. I bend over backwards to make them happy, and I starve myself to fit into clothes that are uncomfortable. And for what? A couple of likes and some DMs from some guys who wouldn't look my way if I were fully clothed? You know what makes me a different kind of woman? This moment, right here. For the first time in 3 years, I had to face myself and see my truth. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. Do you know who you are?
I'm a different kind of woman.
I'm a different kind of woman.